Does the White House support the Ukrainian people's right to resist the occupation and essentially through any means necessary?
Well, we certainly support the rights of the Ukrainian people to fight back. I would note that we have seen many Ukrainians, many members of the Ukrainian military, and certainly President Zelensky and leadership fight bravely, courageously over the course of the last 12 days. I think it's also true that the world needs to be prepared for a very long, difficult road ahead. So yes, we support their right to push back and to fight back against that.
Do they have a right to self-defense? Do Palestinians have a right to self-defense?
In broadly speaking, Saeed, we believe in the concept of self-defense. We believe it applies to any state. I don't think that I certainly wouldn't want my words to be construed as.
I understand. I want to ask you, I don't want to harp on this either, but the Israelis killed 13 people just now, including maybe 5 or 6 children. Do you condemn that? Do you condemn the killing of children?
Saeed,
I'm asking, do you condemn the killing of Palestinian children?
Obviously, and these reports are just emerging, and I understand, I was just speaking to the team, I understand we don't have independent confirmation of facts on the ground yet, so I'm very hesitant to get into reports that are just emerging. Obviously, the deaths of civilians, be they Israeli or Palestinians, are something we would take very seriously.
In your response to Saeed's earlier question about whether the Palestinians have a right to self-defense, your answer, you're going to know as soon as I read what your answer was, that there's a big problem with it. You said, well, not a problem, it just doesn't answer the question. We believe that it, meaning the right to self-defense, applies to any state. Well, you see the problem, right? Yes?
Do
you regard Palestine as a state?
I wasn't referring.
Do you think you don't in the context of the ICC and the UN? So are you saying that you do not, if it applies to any state, are you saying that Palestinians don't have a right to self-defense?
I was making a broader point, not attached to Israel or the Palestinians in that case.
So they do have a right to self-defense.
Matt, I'm not in a position to debate the legalities from up here. What our message is one of de-escalation.
Emotional damage!